So in the last class we have seen about the physical appearances. Now today we will discuss about the preliminary test for acidic radicals. Acidic radical means anions. So anions are negatively charged species. So first we will see the preliminary test for anions. You should know that anions are categorized into three parts. That is, first one is dilute acid group, next is concentrated acid group, and the third one is independent group. Dilute acid group contains some of the ions like carbonate ion, sulfide ion, sulfite ion, nitrite ion, like this. And in the concentrated acid groups, we have some of the ions like chloride ion, bromide ion, iodide ion, nitrate ion, acetate ion. And in the independent group, we have two ions, that is the phosphate ion and the sulfate ion. So basically what we have to do, we have to take the salt in a test tube and then add dilute sulfuric acid. So when we take salt and add dilute sulfuric acid, we get some observations. If the observation is brisk effervescence, then the salt can have, maybe it is having carbonate gas. We are doing preliminary test, so we will do confirmatory test after it. Then if it is having rotten egg like smell, then it can have sulfide ion because of release of H2S gas. Then if it is having burning sulfur like smell, then it may have sulfite ion. But if it is having or giving brown fumes, then it can have NO2 minus, that is nitrite ion. So this is this dilute acid group. But if we don't have these, then what we will do, we'll take the salt and we will add concentrated sulfuric acid. Then we'll see some of the observations. We'll see first one, that is if it is having pungent smelling gas. So what we'll do, that is because of HCl gas released out, we'll get white fumes. If we'll dip a glass rod in your NH4OH, then we'll have as white fumes. If white fumes are coming, then we confirm it chloride gas, right? If it is having vinegar like smell, then it may have acetate ion. If it is having red brown gas and with a suffocating smell, then it may have bromide ion. If it is having violet color gas, then it may have iodide ion. And one more thing we can do, that we have taken salt concentrated sulfuric acid and we add copper chips. And if it is giving then brown pungent gas, if it is giving brown pungent gas, then we can confirm that nitrate is present. So this is the dilute sulfuric acid group and this is concentrated acid group. Now the two are independent groups, right? Two are present as independent like phosphate and sulfate. So what we do, we take the salt and we directly do some confirmations, like if we add salt with BaCl2, right, salt solution plus BaCl2, we will get a white PPT. If it is there, then it confirms the presence of sulfate ion. But if the salt solution is taken and added ammonium molybdate, right, and then concentrated nitric acid and heat it, and if then it is giving you yellow PPT, then phosphate is present. So this is the preliminary test. Now in the next video we will see about the confirmatory tests.